Hey, we're here, and here we go. Katie Jo Moss is starting at the pitcher's spot this afternoon for our Lady Devils, and she's going to be facing Haley Maher in the lineup here for Manteo, the Manteo Lady Redskins. There's a pop on the first pitch, almost a collision out there, but Kayla Crawley comes on, and Kayla Jones is right there. The two Kaylas are used to that out there this year. One down for the Lady Devils, as popping up is going to be, again, Haley Maher, the starting shortstop and leadoff hitter for Manteo. Manteo, most people know Manteo. Hey, they're down at the coast. They're a ways down the coast. They are coming in after an 8-4 loss to East Carteret in their first game. Batting now and getting a call for first strike is going to be Meredith Gwaltney. She is the starting center fielder here for Manteo, facing again Katie Jo Moss. Most people call her KJ, so Katie Jo pitching this afternoon here in game 2. There's a bunt right back to KJ over to first in time. 2 down. So good defense already as Mayer flied out to right field, and now Gwaltney has grounded to the pitcher. So 2 down, nobody on. We're in the top of the first inning. We're starting a brand new game, and as you know, in double elimination, it's do or die in the second game. One of these teams is going to be finished after this game, either our Lady Devils or the Lady Redskins of Manteo High School. Manteo, coached by Michael Dobbs, coming in. They were not ranked in the state top 10 rankings coming into this tournament, but hey, they got here. Pitch in from KJ, as she's now pitching to Bree Tillett, number 3 hitter and the starting left fielder for Manteo. Again, nobody on, 2 down. Top of the first inning. We are the home team this time around, as Manteo is hitting in the top of the inning, and our Lady Devils will be hitting in the bottom of the inning as the home team. And if you go by state rankings, we are ranked higher, number 3 in the state. Swing and a miss. Manteo again coming in not ranked in the rankings this year, coming in, but they lost to the number 2 ranked team in the state rankings, East Carteret, in their first game. There is a foul ball right behind us, out of play. Coming into the game here this afternoon, Manteo has had again a pretty good run getting to this point. They beat Cape Hatteras 4-1. They beat Hobton High 3-0. Then they beat Princeton in extra innings 5-4. Then they beat Northside 2-1 in extra innings. So they had 2 extra inning games coming into this tournament. Then they lost an extra inning game to East Carteret 8-4 in this game just prior. So they're used to some extra inning games, as we've seen that from Manteo 3 straight games down. Ground ball to third base, over to first in time. Good play, Barker to Barker. So out number 3 here in the top of the first inning. Manteo goes down 1-2-3. Our Lady Devils coming to bat after this. That's my cue, and we're back live here on this Friday night now as the lights are on here at Walnut Creek, just outside Raleigh, North Carolina. Our Lady Devils coming up to bat here in the bottom of the first inning after a scoreless top half of the first, where Manteo went down 1-2-3 with a fly to right, a grounder to the pitcher, and a grounder to third base. So we're ready to go here, as leading off is going to be Kayla Myers. Basically the same lineup. We'll see a couple of changes on down the lineup, but our starting top half and then some of the lineup is going to remain the same, as Kayla Myers will lead off here. And they're going to be facing a tall, rangy pitcher here for Manteo's Redskins. We're talking about Shay Grimble, as she is a tall young lady, right-hander. And she gets that one for a ball. So now, again, finding the strike zone is important, trying to see how the officials are going to call the balls and strikes. Saw a lot of strikeouts in that first game. That pitch in the dirt, as Kayla's going to watch this one for a ball. But Kayla Myers having a great season, as we mentioned, hitting .644 on the season. That is just an incredible batting average at any level of softball. .644. Pitch in. It's going to be high now to Kayla. Kayla, of course, going to be back. Kayla Myers, plenty softball left for her, as she is only a sophomore. Outstanding catcher behind the plate as well. There's a ground ball to third base. They're going to bring it to first. It's going to be in time. So Kayla with the ground out for out number 1. So let's see if we can get some runs in here this game. We were held scoreless in the first game against the #1 team in the state, East Surrey, a 1-0 heartbreaker for our Lady Devils, 1-0. Again, I have to believe those were the two best teams on the 1A bracket playing that game, but we'll see if we're proven wrong here. Batting now is going to be Courtney Barker. Batting with 1 out and nobody on here on the bottom of the first inning. It's going to be hard to beat a 1-0 contest like we had in that first game. There's a shot in the right field. That's going to be caught, though. It held up, and good play out there in right field. Coming in on that one is going to be Sammy Jo Hennett for Manteo as Courtney flies to right field. But we can already see in the first inning our girls are getting the bat on the ball. And if you get the bat on the ball, you're gonna see some of those drop in later in the game. 2 down, nobody on though. Swing and a miss. Batting now, of course, is Kristen Cook, who pitched a great ball game in that first game. A 1-0 heartbreaking loss. That was Kristen's first loss after being 17-0 this year. Her first loss, and I'm sure that was a tough one. But she's batting now with 2 down. Jordan Barker is going to be right behind her again. Our lineup not changing a whole lot here for this second game. And this one is going to be popped up, and the first baseman has it for an easy out, #1. So both teams going 3 up, 3 down. We've played 1 here in the losers bracket. We'll be back with the top of the second after this. Fans, welcome back. We're in the top of the second inning. Katie Jo Moss at the pitcher's mound, bringing them in. She has yet to give up a hit here. Of course, we're early in this second game here, as now the Manteo girls are back at bat. Nobody on, nobody out here on the top of the second inning. Batting now is going to be Emily Cahoon for Manteo. She'll be followed by Mitzi Minton and Morgan Hanel here for Manteo in the top of the second inning. Scoreless game. As you know, you get to this point, as we saw in that last ball game, 1-0. You just don't have a lot of runs. It's a lot of defense, a lot of pitching, and if you can manufacture a run one way or another, you're going to see some good results. That pitch fouled off as Jordan Barker tracks it down here over at first base. Again, thanks to Kent Maxey back at the studio at WBHN, broadcasting live tonight, and Carissa Hewitt down on the camera here at Walnut Creek. Second inning, swing and a miss. That should be strike 3, and it is as Cahoon goes down. That's the first strikeout of the day for KJ. Katie Jo with her first big K of the day as Mitzi Minton is batting now for Manteo's Redskins. Coached by Michael Dobbs. His assistants are Tim Hennett, Karina Westcott, Greg Creef, and Floyd Basnott. Swing and a miss. Batting now is Mitzi Minton. Talking about a great coaching staff. Toby Burrell and his coaches do a great job. Coach Toby Burrell, along with Christy Anthony, Tiffany Crisp, and Amanda Carson. Another swing and a miss. KJ, 2 quick strikes now on Mitzi Minton, the #5 hitter in the lineup. So far, Manteo not a single person on base. Again, only on the top of the second, though, just getting started. Oh, just missing on that one. Call the ball. We can see now this umpire is not giving us the strikes, or the pitchers the strikes, I should say. We saw in the first game. In the first game, the umpire calling a lot of strikes for both teams. There's a well-hit ball. It's going to be deep into center field. It's going to be over center field. Rounding first, going to second. It's going to be Minton, and it's going to be over the fence. It bounces through or under, and that's going to be a ground rule double. So Mitzi Minton with a double here as she hit it over the head of our center fielder out there. As Kayla Stevens turned and ran, and then it got through the fence, so a ground rule double. So now, Manteo, runner on base, 1 out. Morgan Hanel batting now. #18, their starting first baseman, Sammy Jo Hennett on deck. And that's the first hit of the day for Manteo. And already down at second base, Mitzi Minton is starting to jump around, and she looks like she's pretty quick. She could go to third in a heartbeat. Pitch in. There's a pop-up. Kayla Jones under it. Has it for out #2. And down at second base, that means Minton is going to have to hold. So 2 down now. Let's see if we can strand Minton down at second base for Manteo's Lady Redskins. Sammy Jo Hennett batting now. Sammy Jo. Pitch in right across the knees, but they're going to call out a ball. Ball one from Katie Joe. Great weather out here tonight. The lights are on, just a couple of clouds here and there. Just a beautiful night for softball. Pitch low again for a ball. Minton gets back to second base. It was warm for the first game. It's still warm, but it's really nice out here weather-wise for the second game down at Walnut Creek. Foul tip by Hennett. Batting with 2 out, 1 on for Manteo on the top of the second in a scoreless elimination bracket ball game. Winner of this one moves on to Saturday. The loser of this one is done in this double elimination Final Four. Foul pitch out of play, getting over into the field over here behind us here. Great complex here at Walnut Creek for all these state championship playoff games. For Swain High, probably drove as far as anybody down here in this tournament. We drove about 5 hours. So it's a hike down here to Walnut Creek. There's a shot right at the camera. And wow, Carissa may get a Purple Heart for that one. She got whacked. Those line drives over in the camera box here. All the camera people here either videoing or taking pictures are in a box on this field just off the first baseline, and those foul balls come over here, and that one was a line drive. And boy, when you see those coming, Carissa, you got to bail out. So every person for himself, abandon the ship. So everybody's okay. 2 down. Runner still at second for Manteo. Top of the second. There's a ground ball. High hopper to second base. Kayla Jones knocks it down. Can't make a play, though, but kept the ball in play. Didn't let it get by her, and that's the main thing. So runners on first and third. 2 outs now as Sammy Jo Hinton hits a sharp grounder down to second base. Batting now is going to be Rachel Cockerham, the designated player for Manteo. Swing and a miss. KJ blew this one by her. Katie Jo pitching with still a left knee that's not exactly full strength. She has had it drained a few times lately. It has really been swelling up on her, and we hope it's going to be okay. Oh, swing and a miss for a strike. Of course, if she cannot due to a knee problem, Kristen Cook can come on to pitch in this second game. Of course, we hope Katie Jo will pitch a good game today, and Kristen will come back on Saturday. Runners are on the corners for Manteo. The runner at first base, Sammy Jo Hinton, starts to take off the second, but I'll tell you, they don't get much better than Kayla Myers behind the plate. Pitch inside for a ball. Kayla Myers, only a sophomore, and she is outstanding with that .644 batting average, only a sophomore, playing the, well, in fast pitch, pitching is tough, but catching is arguably the toughest defensive spot on the field. Pitch in, call third strike, and Katie Jo gets us out of the jam here in the top of the second inning as Manteo leaves runners stranded at first and third. We played an inning and a half, and our Lady Devils are coming to bat after this. Fans, welcome back. We're in the bottom of the second inning, a scoreless game here in Game 2 in the state softball playoffs. Batting here is going to be Jordan Barker, our starting first baseman, as she will lead off here in the bottom of the second inning. Jordan wearing number 14. Again, big part of this great successful team. This team that came in only 2 losses all season long, 25-2, ranked number 3 in the state. Pitch in the dirt for a ball. Jordan, a senior. Several seniors on this team, but again, a lot of good players coming back next year. We'll see if we can get some base runners. We didn't have any in the bottom of the first. We hit the ball 3 times, but right at people, so nobody on the base paths in the first inning. But we did hit the ball. That's something we need to do here in this game. We didn't get a lot of hits in the first game. Obviously, a 1-0 heartbreaking loss to East Surrey. Pitch low from Shea Grimble, number 9, right-hander. So now East Surrey and East Carteret are playing in the 1A winners bracket. The winner of that game will play tomorrow. The loser of that game will play the winner of this game tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. So if we win, fans, we're going to be playing tomorrow at 11. So if you want to make plans to come on down, but listen to this game before you make plans. Grounder to the pitcher. On down to first base. Easy one down here. Jordan Barker grounding out to the pitcher. Kayla Jones batting now. Again, another outstanding senior on this team, who has started all 4 seasons. The only player on this team that can say that. She's been a big part of this team that has made 3 straight trips down to Walnut Creek. 0-0 tie. We're in the bottom of the second. We are the home team in this one.
It's us right here, 34.
It's just a little bit high there. But again, just beautiful weather down here. First year we came down 2 years ago, we were rained out the first game in a huge storm. Then I remember the next day last year rather, we came out on Saturday. The field was so wet. Coach Toby Burrell and some of the staff actually had to help get the field ready to play. Kayla Jones hanging in there at the plate. We have never faced Manteo here at Walnut Creek. We had faced East Surrey a couple of years ago, so now in 2 times, East Surrey has beaten us in 2 times. But I have a feeling we'll get another crack at them tomorrow. There's a shot just off the glove at first base. And didn't have to call that one a hit. Just off the glove of the first baseman. So Kayla Jones is on, our first base runner of the day. So as we like to say, we have prospects here in the bottom of the second inning with 1 out. Kayla Crawley batting now. Kayla Crawley, our star right fielder, as Kayla is coming up to bat for the first time today. A junior on the squad. There's a foul ball as Kayla Jones started to go, but she's going to come back. And I hope we can be here tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Broadcasting and videotaping again. There's a shot that's going to be caught in right field. Long, deep fly. Pretty good play out there by the right fielder, Sammy Jo Hennett. So 2 down now. And Kayla Jones still down at first base. Pretty good shot, though. Well hit ball, but just a good play out of right field. Batting now is going to be Katie Jo Moss. Katie Jo hitting in this game. She did not hit in the first game this afternoon. Talking about a star player, only a freshman. Katie Jo Moss, a pitcher. Swing and a miss. Big cut by KJ as Kayla Jones dances over at first base, ready to take off at a moment's notice. Big swing and a miss again by Katie Jo. So our girls are taking cuts at it, but we're seeing a lot of good pitching down here as well. Good pitching down here that we honestly don't see that caliber of pitching a whole lot in the regular season. Pitch in, there's a call, strike, and that's going to leave Kayla Jones stranded at first base. So we got a base runner, but no runs are in. We've played 2. It's 0-0 here from Walnut Creek with Manteo coming up to bat after this. Fans, welcome back. Top of the 3rd inning, we played 2. We're still scoreless here at Walnut Creek, North Carolina, as Manteo's Lady Redskins will be hitting here with Carly Creef leading off here in the top of the 3rd. So top of the 3rd here as Carly steps in against Katie Jo Moss. Again, a heck of a game. 0-0 tie again here. We had a 1-0 heartbreaking loss in game 1. There's a swing and a miss as Creef misses. Coming up after her, though, it's going to be back to the top of the lineup for Manteo. Pitch in for a strike. Katie Jo getting it across here to Carly Creef. Remember, if we win this game, we play tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. You'll have to get up early to come on down. Ground ball down to 3rd base. Going to be foul. Good play over there by Courtney Barker, but just foul. So coming back to hit again, it's going to be Carly Creef. Batting with no on, no out. Count 1 and 2 on Creef here. She starts to swing again, but holds back. Pitch high from Katie Jo. Good crowd down here. Some Swain fans, some Manteo fans. Every team has their following here. There's a foul ball again down the third base side. I will say this, Pisgah and Enka brought a bunch of fans. Those are our three mountain teams. Of course, Swain, Enka, and Pisgah. Enka and Pisgah brought a bunch of fans. They've been down here before as well. They're veterans of the Walnut Creek scene, as our Lady Devils are. They just didn't have to drive as far as we did. Ground ball to the pitcher. Katie Jo to first is close, and they're going to call her safe. Very close, just not in time. That one might have gone either way, but very close play at first base. So now, for the first time this inning, got a base runner on. Raleigh Creek is down at first base. They've had a couple of base runners today with a double and then an error earlier, so third base runner of the day. There's a short fly. Kayla Jones coming on off her glove. She's going to fire to second, and it's going to be in time. That's an out at second base. Good hustle by Kayla Jones. It was a tough play coming way over to the right field line. Right fielder Kayla Crawley came on. Neither person could make a play, but we got the forced play at second. That's all that matters right now. Good job. One down. Now check that. Yes, that is one out. Now a quick timeout. They get a little divot out of the play over there on the first base side. The umpire trying to work on that. Kicks a rock out of the way. And so now Haley Mayer is at first base. So she's at first base batting now, and there's a foul ball from Meredith Gwaltney, who is batting now. Meredith grounded to the pitcher last time up. One down, one strike, one base runner for Manteo. Top of the third, but still no score for either team. Another foul. So swinging away again, Meredith Gwaltney, who grounded to the pitcher last time. Scoreless game. The winner moves on to play tomorrow morning at 11. The winner can go home tonight or spend the night and come back and watch tomorrow, but their season is finished. Oh, there's a call, third strike. Katie Jo. The throw down to second is not in time, but she got the strikeout on Meredith Gwaltney. So down at second base now is Haley Mayer. Haley Mayer at second base with two out. Batting now is going to be Bree Tillett, who grounded to third base first time. Facing Katie Jo Moss, pitch in for a call strike. Bree Tillett, starting center fielder. There's a shot down to third base, shortstop. Kristen over to first in time. Kristen Cook, the shortstop this afternoon, firing on over to first, and that's the end of that. At the top of the third, Manteo leaves a base runner stranded. It's still 0-0 with our Lady Devils coming up after this. Fans, welcome back. A 0-0 game here at Walnut Creek, North Carolina here tonight as our Lady Devils are batting here in the bottom of the third inning. Kelly Loftus will lead us off here. And we'll see what she can do here in the bottom of the third inning in this scoreless ball game. Kelly Loftus swinging and a miss for a strike. Still pitching this afternoon is Shay Grimble for the Manteo Lady Redskins, obviously from Manteo High School down on the coast of North Carolina. In this tied ball game, that one is going to be fouled away. Pitch fouled away by Kelly Loftus, and on deck will be Kayla Myers as we go back to the top of the lineup. And she goes down as Kelly Loftus leads off the bottom of the third inning with a strikeout. Again, facing the pitcher for the Manteo Lady Redskins, Shay Grimble. Top of the lineup now. No, let's see. Check that. Let me check my lineup. That is not correct. We don't go to the top of the lineup. This is Kayla Stevens batting now. Kayla Stevens, number 4, batting now. So Kayla batting with one down. Let's see if she can get us some prospects on base here in the bottom of the third inning. Scoreless game. We saw a 1-0 game as she makes an attempt at it. It's going to be a ball. Kayla Stevens batting. Again, we appreciate everybody who watch on videotape and then listen in live tonight on radio. That one is going to be eye with one out and another ball. So right now, good eye over there by Kayla Stevens as she's making Grimble work for every strike. That one's going to be a call strike. That one is in for a strike. 3-1 now the count. And after Kelly Loftus, or after Kayla Stevens, rather, we go back to the top of the lineup with Kayla Myers. There's a ground ball foul down the third base side. So Kayla hustles to first, but she'll go back and try it again after that foul ball that was almost played by Coach Toby Burrell over in the third base coach's box. Beautiful night here at Walnut Creek. We hope the weather is just as good back at home in Swain County. A beautiful Friday night. And I guess this is the last weekend of May, huh? June coming up around the corner. School is going to be out soon, and that's going to make a lot of people happy, especially the teachers and coaches. You thought I was talking about the students, right? As Kayla Stevens fouls this one behind the plate, no play. Bring on summer vacation. Kayla, she is making Grimble work. Kayla steps in. She's taken about 10 pitches, I think. A 3-2 count. She fouls another one off. So the count's still full. Kayla Stevens still hanging in there. Kayla, a senior on this team. Again, one of many seniors. Some of our seniors starting this second game tonight. Kristen Cook, Jordan Barker, Kayla Jones, Kayla Stevens. A lot of good talent coming back again next year for this really good softball program. There's a ball full. Now getting on first base is going to be Kayla Stevens with one out here in the bottom of the third inning in a scoreless tie ball game. What a game it is. We're seeing a little more action offensively than we saw in the first game. A 1-0 heartbreaking loss when we lost to East Surrey, the #1 ranked team in the state. What a game that was. There's a shot right over the pitcher's head. The shortstop on the first. Oh, they can't make the play. Rounding second, going to third is Kayla Stevens. She's going to try to score. Stevens comes home. She scores. Lady Devils are on the scoreboard, 1-0. And holding that at first base is Kayla Myers. Kayla Myers with a fielder's choice, and she gets the RBI, but that was just some good running by Kayla Stevens on just a high hopper. The shortstop's throw to first was wide. Some really quick base running. Kayla Stevens came on to score. Coach Toby Burrell sending her all the way. Our first run today in 2 games. We get on the scoreboard 1-0 over Manteo. Manteo lost 8-4 to East Carteret earlier in extra innings. And we lost a 1-0 heartbreaker to East Surrey. So both of us now in the loser's bracket. Throw to second is going to be in time. What a throw. That was a good run by Kayla Myers as she's thrown out now down at second base. So 2 down.
Hey, Mom.
2 down as Courtney Barker hangs in there. Trying to make something happen with the bat now with 2 out and nobody on. In the bottom of the third, we lead it 1-0 though. Giving us a little more confidence here in the third inning that we might come back to play another day, and that day would be tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pitch in for a strike. So 2 strikes now quickly on our third baseman this afternoon. Courtney Barker. On deck is going to be Kristen Cook. Kristen pitched a gem of a game. There's a ground ball at the middle, and the second baseman makes a play over to first, and not in time. I'm just going to call that one a base hit by Courtney Barker. The second baseman made a play on it, but she was so off balance just trying to get the ball, she couldn't make an accurate throw to first base. So Kristen Cook batting now with 2 out, got a runner at first. And we lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the third inning against Manteo High School. This is the loser's bracket. The winner moves on to play tomorrow morning at 11. The loser is finished. The winner of this game will play the loser of the East Surrey East Carteret game tomorrow morning at 11. It's out there for a ball. By the way, earlier today, the Pisgah Sugar Bears, Pisgah High School, lost a tough one, 2-0 to the number 8 ranked team in the country, Central Davidson. The team that was 30-0. Pisgah lost to a pitcher who is 26-0 with an ERA of .08. But Pisgah played a tough ball game over there before losing 2-0. Not sure about Enka's score. Haven't heard. There's a high fly into right field. It's going to be caught. And that's the way the inning is going to end as Kristen Cook flies out to right field. But the Lady Devils got one in after 3. It's Swain 1. Fans, welcome back as we're still rocking and rolling here. We are in the top of the 4th inning. Manteo is back at the plate now as our Lady Devils lead it here 1-0. As we're still getting it done so far. 1-0 over Manteo. Still alive as Katie Jo Moss pitching this afternoon, doing a great job as well, I might add. Pitching a shutout after 3. Our Swain fans liking this game a little more than the first game, but the first game was a heartbreaking game. It was a thrilling game. Kristen Cook pitched a great ball game and a 1-0 loss to East Surrey. So right now the Manteo Lady Redskins trying to get it done at the plate. So far they haven't been able to. Count goes 3-1 now. Katie Jo, looking at my unofficial stats, has not given up a walk though. She's been on the mark today, and just as I say that, she gives up the first walk of the afternoon. Emily Cahoon gets the walk. Batting now is going to be Mitzi Minton, who got a double first time up. Best hit of the day. Mitzi Minton batting for Manteo High School. Minton hitting .364 on the season, 15 RBIs. This team not as strong offensively as our Lady Devils, though. But at first base with the tying run is Emily Cahoon. Mitzi Minton batting. Morgan Hanel will be on deck. Ground ball between shortstop and third. Kristen knocks it down, but all the base runners are going to be safe now. Again, she kept the ball in play in the infield. Made a great effort at it, but just could not come up with that ball. It was just too far to her right. So base hit. Got to call that a base hit for Manteo's Mitzi Minton. Morgan Hanel batting now. Popped out to second base her first time. Appreciate everybody hanging with us on the air. And again, you can watch this stuff on videotape and see for yourself next week on cable television in Bryson City and Swain County, thanks to Ken Warner. So right now, as again, Katie Jo Moss pitching with, yes, indeed, I can hear you back there. So, yes. Pitch in, it's going to be popped up over first base, and it's going to be caught by Kayla Crawley. So that's going to be the second out, and I know for a fact the reason we're starting to fade the cell phone is just about dead, so we may have to finish this game up radio-wise on another cell phone signal, so I'm sure that's what that's about. Right now, 1-0, Lady Devils on top though, but Manteo with runners on first and second, and only one down. Batting now is going to be Sammy Jo Hinnett. Sammy Jo batting after that fly into right field. One down. Rachel Cockerham on deck. One out, 0-2 count now on Sammy Jo Hinnett, who got on last time with an error. Runners on first and second for Manteo, though. There's a shot right off Katie Jo's leg and slowed it down just enough to where we couldn't make a play on it. kind of nicked her leg, and it just slowed it down and kind of dribbled back to second base, but nobody was able to make a play because it just made the shot so slow nobody could get to it. So now Manteo with the bases loaded here with only one down. Only one down here. So Rachel Cockerham batting. She struck out last time against Katie Jo. Let's see if KJ can get her again. Carly Creef is going to be on deck, but only one out with the bases loaded. And there's a call strike on a bunt attempt by Rachel Cockerham. So again, we'll try to make sure the radio signal stays alive. I'm sure our cell phone battery is just about dead and no way to charge it down here. So again, we may have to finish the broadcast out radio-wise, strictly from a cell phone configuration. We have another cell phone. We just can't plug it into the unit we have. Right now, 1-0 no. Lady Devils up here in the top of the fourth inning. Manteo threatening with one out and the bases loaded. Just some little dribble. Here comes another shot down the first base side, almost at Carissa Hewitt. She's already been hit once today. So, she saw that one coming off the fence, though. No danger there. But right now, again, our Lady Devils have got to come up with a big defensive play or some steaming pitches from KJ to try to get some strikeouts. Pitch in for a ball. Just missing there. 2-2 the count. Remember, winner of this game plays Saturday at 11. Loser is done. 1-0 Lady Devils in the lead. Katie Jo winding, pitching, swing and a miss. And that is out number 2. That was a big strikeout. Big strikeout for Rachel Cockerham. So now 2 down. That makes it a little better scenario. Batting now is going to be Carly Creef, but still the bases are loaded for Manteo. 2 out, bases loaded. Any kind of a hit is going to score 1 and maybe 2. Pitch in from Katie Jo now to Carly Creef is going to be ball 1. 1-0 to Creef. 2 down. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Strike 1. 1-1 the count now. 1-1. But a ground ball to the infield to create a forced play or a pop up, a fly ball, anything to get another out and get us out of this inning. Manteo, bases loaded. 2 down. Pitch in. Foul ball out of play. Great night for softball, as we mentioned. Playing in the winners bracket, East Surrey and East Carteret. The loser of that game will play the winner of this game Saturday morning at 11 o'clock. The winner on the East Surrey East Carteret game will not play until Saturday at 1:30 against whichever team is left. Pitch in, swing and a miss, and we get out of the inning. The Lady Devils, Katie Jo Moss with a big strikeout to leave Manteo with the bases loaded and stranded. And they don't get anything on the board. We've played 3.5. It's Swain 1, Manteo nothing. We'll be back after this. Fans, welcome back. We have played 3.5. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning here. Our Lady Devils lead 1-0 in a tight ball game. Manteo with the bases loaded there last inning, and we got out of that jam with some good pitching and defense. So it is tight. Batting now, leading us off here is going to be Jordan Barker, who grounded to the pitcher last time. We'll have Jordan Barker, Kayla Jones, and Kayla Crawley, 4, 5, and 6 hitters here in the bottom of the fourth inning. There's a foul ball down the third base side, no play. Right at Teddy Green, by the way. no matter where you are or what you're doing, you look around and there is Teddy Green. The man shows up at some of the most unusual places, but he is a Swain High fan and really covers the sports scene a lot with that camera. I think he goes everywhere he goes, probably to bed at night, he takes a camera. So Teddy Green is on the scene here at Walnut Creek. Always taking photographs for the Smoky Mountain Times, of course. And there's strike 3, and that's going to be out number 1 as Jordan Barker goes down. 1 down with Kayla Jones batting. Kayla got on with a single last time. Let's see if she can follow that up with another hit here. One of our seniors, Kayla Crawley, is going to be on deck. 1-0, bottom of the fourth. And I tell you, 1 run is big when you get to Walnut Creek, as we saw last game, and a 1-0 heartbreaking loss to East Surrey. One run is huge. As Kayla Jones steps back in the batter's box now. There's a pop-up to the infield. Under the lights here at Walnut Creek. Shortstop has it. 2 down. So a quick 2 outs here. And the bottom of the 4th inning. This game scheduled for 7, of course. One thing about it, once you get down here, you don't have any of those 5-inning, 10-run mercy rule games like we see a lot in the regular season in the Smoky Mountain Conference. These games here are just dogfights, 1-0 games. Pitchers duels, not many hits, a lot of defense. That's the way it's supposed to be. Only the cream of the crop makes it to Walnut Creek. Pitch high for a ball. As Kayla Crawley hangs in there, tries to get on base. Kayla flied out to right field last time. Getting dark here tonight now at Walnut Creek. There's a foul ball off the 3rd base side. Lights are really shining now, so any kind of pop-ups or fly balls, some of the defenders were going to have to be looking up into the lights a little bit. We've played some games under the lights this year at Swain High School, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Oh, that's going to be strike 3 as Kayla Crawley went after it, couldn't get it. And the 4th inning is a quick one for both teams. 3 down for our Lady Devils here on the bottom of the 4th. And it's still 1-0. We lead with Manteo coming to bat. Welcome back, fans. We've played 4. We're in the top of the 5th inning now with the Lady Redskins of Manteo batting. They are down 1-0 to our Lady Devils. And batting now is going to be the top of the lineup. And Haley Maher, she has flied to right field her last time up. Let's see what Haley can do here as she leads off the 5th inning as the leadoff batter. She's also their starting shortstop. Last inning, as you know, Manteo loaded the bases with 3 on and still could not get a run across against our Lady Devil defense and pitcher Katie Jo Moss. There's a shot to shortstop. Kristen Cook has it over to Jordan at first. Easy. Out number 1. So Haley Maher goes down, grinding up to shortstop. Kristen Cook plays pretty good defense. She didn't play a whole lot over at shortstop, but she gets it done. 1 down now as Meredith Gwantney grounded to the pitcher and struck out in 2 times. Number 2 batter on the lineup. Also their center fielder batting now. Meredith Gwantney. On the season, hitting .325. Pretty good hitter. Grounds back over to 3rd base. Oh! She's out. What a play over there. 3rd base, Courtney Barker guns her down. Barker to Barker. What a shot. Courtney just blazed it over to Jordan Barker at first base. Very close play. That was a play that could have gone either way as well. And it goes the Lady Devils' way this time over at first base. 2 down now. 2 down, just the way we like it. Grounded shortstop, grounded to 3rd base. Batting now is going to be Bree Tillett. Grounded to 3rd last time. Pitch in a little high for a ball from KJ. Katie Jo Moss. 1-0 the count with 2 out. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Moving right along here. Our Lady Devils up 1-0, but both teams have threatened a couple more times this game, but just can't get the runs across the plate. 2-0 the count quickly now. Katie Jo Moss has only given up 1 walk in this game. She has pitched to Jim as Kristen Cook did in the first game. And a really tough 1-0 loss. Pitch outside for a ball. Count runs 3-0 now with 2 out. So coming out to chat a little bit is going to be Kayla Myers, our sophomore catcher. Make sure her and Katie Jo are on the same page with our signals and so forth. Again, KJ, only a freshman. Katie Jo Moss, a freshman, and just an outstanding talent. 3 more years. That was in there for a strike. Hey, there we go. That little chat paid off. After 3-0, it's 3-1 with 2 down. There's a pop into the infield. Should be playable. Kristen is coming on. Kristen Cook has it, and that's the way it ends. 3 up, 3 down, top of the 5th inning. Our Lady Devil defense gets it done again. Our Lady Devils coming to bat in the bottom of the 5th after this timeout. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning here. It's another tight one at Walnut Creek, North Carolina. Our Lady Devils on top on this one, though, 1-0. There's a shot to the second baseman, and that's a quick out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning by Katie Jo Moss. Little pop out there to second base. But again, not a whole lot of activity, as you can tell, in a 1-0 ball game. Manteo really missed a golden opportunity in the 4th when they loaded the bases and could not get a run in. And we were very happy about that as well. Kelly Loftus batting now. Struck out last time. Kelly only a sophomore. Kayla Stevens will follow her. 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Scheduled for 7. Here in the losers bracket. Manteo lost to East Carteret. Our Lady Devils lost 1-0 to East Surrey, the #1 team in the state. East Surrey has won a couple of these state titles. They won back in 1999. They won back in 2005. They've been here a lot to Walnut Creek. Very strong softball program. And there's a shot into deep left field. This one's going to be, is that over the fence? I believe it is. That's going to be a home run. A home run by Kelly Loftus. Line drive, cleared the left field fence. And the Lady Devils lead it by a score of 2-0. And that brought the fans alive. That's what we like to see, is hitting the softball. Kelly Loftus just slammed one from our angle. We couldn't tell if it was over the fence or even if it was fair, because we're over here on the right field side. That one cleared the fence. Home run. Kelly Loftus, the sophomore, does the home run trot. 2-0 Lady Devils. Kayla Stevens batting now. Every run is big here at Walnut Creek in the state championship series. The final 4. So Kayla batting now. Last time up, she walked and scored. Kayla scored our first run of the ball game when she walked and then actually scored from first base on a fielder's choice by Kayla Myers. A throw that went wide to first base, and Kayla Stevens, just running like a road runner, came all the way around to score. There's a shot to third base, fired to first, and that's going to be out number 2. So Kayla rounds out the third base this time around. 2 down, top of the lineup, and Kayla Myers grounded to third first time, hit into a fielder's choice her last time, but that scored the run when Kayla Stevens came around to score. 2-0 game, though, with a home run here by Kelly Loftus in the bottom of the 5th inning. Again, a nice shot, line drive over left field. Now, of course, this field is 300 feet, but they have the short fence that is portable. A temporary fence here for the softball. Kayla Myers batting, the sophomore catcher. Our Lady Devils, again, a little breathing room now. 2-0. There's a pop foul, no play on the third base side. So if things hold up here tonight, we will play at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. So stay tuned here so you'll know whether you want to come down tomorrow. Of course, you can come down anyway, but hopefully we'll be playing tomorrow. That's what I'm trying to say, at 11 o'clock. If we play tomorrow, it's 11 o'clock regardless, because we got to win this game to do that. We'll play the loser of the East Surrey East Carteret game tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock, right here at Walnut Creek, just a little bit east of Raleigh. Just take I-40 east all the way to exit 300. There's a pop foul again, this time on the third base side. Again, just to exit 300, and if you need more directions, I-40 east to exit 300 on Watt Quarry Road. Then you take a right on Watt Quarry Road, go to about 2 miles, and there's a call third strike for out number 3 here in this 5th inning. But we get one more after 5. It's Swain 2, Manteo nothing. We're going out to play some defense, and we'll be back after this elimination tournament. Our Lady Devils here 6 outs away from moving on into Saturday's play at 11 o'clock. And again, I'll give you those directions here again in just a minute if you want to make the trip down. There's a pop-up. Kayla Jones striking it, has it. Good hustle from second base. Kayla Jones coming out with the out, as popping it up over there is going to be Emily Cahoon. So Emily pops out to second base, 1 down. So again, Manteo running out of time. They only have 5 more outs to tie this game to keep their season alive. Coming up to bat now, following Emily Cahoon, is going to be Mitzi Minton, who got a double and a single. This girl has been on twice, 2 for 2. Mitzi Minton on the season. One of their best hitters as well, hitting .364. So she's a tough out. But KJ Katie Jo Moss is a tough pitcher as well. Only a freshman. Pitch high for a ball. But talking about directions, I-40 east all the way. Exit 300 on Rock Quarry Road. Go right on Rock Quarry Road about 2 miles. Then turn left on Sunnybrook Road. Go 1 mile to the Walnut Creek Softball Complex. There's a base hit. So this girl is 3 for 3 today. We're talking about Mitzi Minton. She is 3 for 3, a double and 2 singles. So she is on now with only 1 out. Batting now is going to be Morgan Hanel. Manteo's Lady Redskins lost 8-4 in extra innings in their first game with East Carteret. Our Lady Devils losing a tough one, 1-0 to East Surrey. Their coach giving some signals now as Hanel will step into bat with 1 out. And again, we hope our cell phone lasts a couple more innings. If not, we have a backup cell phone we can go to, so we don't want you to miss anything. Those of you listening live back home in Braston City and Swain County. Throw down to second base on the attempted steal, and getting down to second safely is going to be Mitzi Minton. Talking about working overtime is Kent Maxey. Signed on this morning, did the morning show. And he's going to be here maybe not too much longer. We think we're going to be done here in maybe 10 or 15 minutes or so, and we think we're going to be playing tomorrow at 11. If we can hold on with a 2-0 lead here. Manteo with a runner on second base, though, with only 1 down. Hanel hanging in there, hitting at the plate. Katie Jo. Oh, big swing and a miss. Strike 2 with 1 out. We're in the top of the 6th again. Only 5 outs away from eliminating Manteo. Then we'll play tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. It's in for a ball from KJ. Swing and a miss. There's a big third strike and an out number 2. Nice strikeout. So 2 down. Manteo with another runner on base that's going to be left stranded here unless Sammy Jo Hennett can come up with something. She has reached base twice on error today, so she's been on 2 times. So we'll see if we can get her out this time. Swing and a miss for a strike 1. You can hear a lot of fans down here. There are games on every field. Inca, Pisgah, Swain. Pisgah lost their first game 2-0 to Central Davidson. There's a pop-up coming almost right at us over here on the right field line. And Carissa Hewitt is on her toes here and gets out of the way. Because she's actually on the playing field. I'm on the other side of the fence. So I don't have to worry too much. I got a chain link fence to get behind. Typical announcer, right? Put the lady out in the danger zone and the guys behind the fence. I'm feeling terrible. So Katie Jo still bringing it. 1-2 the count now. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 6th. 1 more strike. And we're getting that much closer to staying alive. There's a foul ball. Foul play right behind us. I'll tell you, with these fields kind of in a circular pattern, foul balls flying, everybody's in danger. You never know where that ball's going to go. And again, these fields are just really tightly associated here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Our Lady Devils lead 2-0. Top of the 6th. 1 more strike and we can come back and bat some more. Katie Jo Moss with the windup and the pitch. Oh, just missing inside. 2-2. Runner on second. But if we can hang on to win, we hope you'll come down tomorrow and back us up. We'll play at 11 o'clock. That means you're going to have to leave Braston City and Swain County early tomorrow morning. You better figure on 5 hours roughly. There's a shot up the middle, and again, it's going to be trouble. Our defense can't handle it, and the first run of the game is in for Manteo. So for the 3rd time today, Sammy Jo Hennett is on with an error. Now, some people might score that an infield single. That was a tough ball to get a hold of. Over there between shortstop and second, Kristen Cook trying to make the play on it. Couldn't pick it out of the dirt. So the run is in. 2-1 ball game now. And batting is Rachel Cockerham. She goes back to the dugout here. Let's see. No, she's not going to bat, I don't think. They're going to bring on a pinch hitter. They are going to bring on a pinch hitter. It's going to be Sydney Rippons, a junior. So a new hitter, Sydney Rippons, batting now in the 6th. So Manteo kind of pulling out some stops here, trying anything they can to pull out this game in a 2-1 ball game. Now it's tied again. 2-1 game, runner on first, 2 out. Top of the 6th, but we're still in the lead. So see what Sydney can do here for Manteo. The Lady Redskins, they're in black and white with some gold trim. Pitch in for a strike from Katie Jo. Katie Jo Moss, our freshman ace on the mound. And if things go as they are looking right now, Kristen will come back and pitch tomorrow at 11. Swing and a miss, 2 strikes. We'll recharge our cell phones tonight and be ready tomorrow. Now, tomorrow could be an interesting day for our Lady Devils. If we win the state championship, we're going to have to win 3 games tomorrow, 3 in a row. Pitch outside for a ball from KJ. 1-2 the count with 2 out, runner on first. We will have to win 3 games tomorrow to be state champs. Pitch high for a ball. 2-2 now the count with 2 out. So if that were to happen, we'd play at 11, 1:30, and then I think about 4 o'clock tomorrow. That's what's in front of us. Swing and a miss. And we get them out again, and they leave another runner stranded. They've done that too many times today, and I think it's going to hurt Manteo's chances of moving on. So now coming to bat on the bottom of the 6th, our Lady Devils lead it 2-1. We'll be right back. Huh? Yeah. Say what now? Oh, yeah. Seeing great pitching here today. Our Kristen Cook has been stellar. Our Katie Jo Moss has been great. And the opposing pitchers have been just as impressive. Pitch in the dirt for a ball here. Their pitcher for Manteo, Shea Grumble. Still pitching. She's pitched the entire game. And this 2-1 dogfight here. Pitch outside for a ball. Leading off for the Lady Devils here in the bottom of the 6th inning is Courtney Barker. She'll be followed by Kristen Cook and Jordan Barker. And then Manteo will be batting for what we hope is going to be their final appearance here on the state tournament. We hope to send them home after their at-bat in the top of the 7th. Again, Courtney Barker, Kristen Cook, Jordan Barker, number 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the lineup. Hitting here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch in for a strike, 3-1 the count now to Courtney Barker, who has flied to right field and singled in 2 times. Ground ball, the second base should be, the second baseman just booted that one. I gotta say, she didn't get her glove down. It went right under her glove, hit her in the cleat, and that's just a big old error is all you can count that one. So Courtney Barker is on at first base, and we have seen some errors today for both teams, just to be honest. And sometimes, well, a lot of times, that's the difference in winning and losing. Foul ball. This one's into the back into the shadows here at Walnut Creek for a strike on Kristen Cook. Kristen in 2 times has popped out to first base and fly to right field. She's had a couple of good plays at shortstop today, and she'll be pitching tomorrow if we can hang on to win here tonight. There's an attempted bunt. It's going to be in play, and it's going to be touched in play. Everybody, let's see, they're going to fire to second, and that was a tough call. They fire to second on the force play and get Courtney Barker, but the ball was popped straight up. Courtney had to wait. Nobody caught it. It actually hit the ground, and then the catcher touched it before it went foul. So that was just a tough break for Courtney. She had nowhere to go. She was stuck there, frozen. So Kristen Cook gets into a fielder's choice on a force play at second base. Jordan Barker batting now with 1 down. Jordan has grounded to the pitcher and struck out in her 2 appearances in this game. Kayla Jones will be on deck, followed by Kayla Crawley. 2 of our 4 Kayla's on this team. Off-speed pitch in for a strike now to Jordan Barker, one of the seniors on this group. Along with Kristen Cook, Jordan Barker, Kayla Jones, Kayla Stevens, some of the seniors starting this afternoon. Swing and a miss by Jordan. Naming all our seniors, Brooke Bowers, Kayla Stevens, Lauren Cook, who of course had the knee injury. Sure wish we had her this year. Jordan Barker, a senior. Kristen Cook, as we mentioned a moment ago. Kayla Jones. Pitch in for a ball. 2 outs now. Hanging in there at the plate, Kayla Jones with 2 down. As Jordan Barker went down on strikes now, and Kayla Jones batting. 2 out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Again, Manteo 3 outs away from being eliminated by our Lady Devils here at Walnut Creek, which means we can hopefully stay alive. Swing and a miss. As Kayla Jones, and 2 times, has singled and popped out to shortstop. Kayla Crawley on deck with 2 down. Count 1-1. As we lead 2-1 over Manteo. There's a shot into right field. Right fielder coming on and nabs it. Good catch. That's going to end it here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Manteo coming to bat. If they don't get a run, they're done, and our Lady Devils move on. Come back with us for the 7th and exciting inning after this timeout. Final inning, we think. Now, that's not written in stone. If they score 1 and we don't score, this is going 8 innings. So here we go, though. We need to get them out 3 up and 3 down. There's a foul ball. Katie Jo Moss still throwing. She's had a great game this afternoon as Manteo has had chances. They had the bases loaded 1 inning and still didn't score. Batting now is going to be Carly Creef. She will lead off. She's the number 8 hitter in the lineup. So we get the bottom of the lineup here in the top of the 7th inning, and we hope the final inning. Pitch low in the ball in the dirt for a ball. If we can get them out here, we move on to play Saturday at 11 against the loser of East Surrey and East Carteret. My money's on East Surrey from what I've seen so far. They're the team to beat right now, and I think we might get to play them again tomorrow if we can come back and beat East Carteret. But hey, this one's not over yet. Don't count your chickens, fans. We're not finished yet. We still got to get them out. 2-1 count now on the first batter. Swing and a miss, 2-2 the count. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the 7th, and we lead 2-1. But we didn't come down here to lose 2 in a row. We want to get a win or 2 or 3. Swing and a miss, 1 down. So Creek goes down swinging. We get 2 more outs. We're coming back tomorrow. And let me give you those directions again if you want to make the trip down if we get 2 more outs. I-40 east all the way to exit 300 Rock Quarry Road. Right on Rock Quarry Road. Go 2 miles, then take a left on Sunnybrook Road. Go a mile to the Walnut Creek Softball Park. So basically, there you go. I-40 east, exit 300. Take a right on Rock Quarry Road. Go 2 miles, take a left on Sunnybrook Road. Go a mile, and you'll be right here at Walnut Creek. It's in for a ball now. Katie Jo Moss trying to get 2 more out so we can come back and play tomorrow at 11. We hope the weather is as nice tomorrow as it is today. Actually, it's pretty muggy down here earlier at 5 o'clock. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count now with 1 down. And if things go as planned, Kristen Cook will pitch tomorrow against either East Surrey or East Carteret. I would guess we may play East Carteret at 11. If we beat them, we'll get another shot at East Surrey. We would have to beat East Surrey twice if that were to happen. So we would have to win 3 games tomorrow. Pitch inside for a ball. 2-2 the count now with 1 down here on the top of the 7th. Our batteries so far so good. The Energizer Bunny working overtime tonight at Walnut Creek. Swing and a miss. There's 2 of them. 2 out now. 2 out. And they're bringing their top of the lineup here. to bat now with 2 outs. Coming to bat now is going to be Meredith Gwantley. So 2 outs, 1 out away from moving on, staying alive. Let's see if KJ can finish her off here. There's a pop down toward third base, out of play. Foul ball. Don't forget now, all these games will be on cable television next week. You can see live what you can see on TV, what you're listening to live tonight on radio. 1 strike with 2 out now. Katie Joe still bringing it. 1-1 the count with 2 down. But again, theoretically, we could play 3 games tomorrow. We'd have to win 3 to be state champions. There's a bunt back to Katie Joe on to first. Oh, it's not in time. Jordan couldn't hang on. Off her glove. So there is a little bit of life left in Manteo High School. With 2 out, they have the tying run on. Thought that might have been a game, but not the case. So again, 1 more out away from moving on. Batting now is going to be Bree Tillett. Tillett batting with 2 outs. Runner on first. He goes to second. Throw down. And is it out? Yes, throw to second base. And the runner is out at second. And the Lady Devils do it on the base pass with defense. As a great throw from Kayla Myers down to second base. Kayla Jones puts the tag on her. And we win it by a score of 2-1. Stay tuned. We'll be back with post-game activity after this. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're again at Walnut Creek. Our Lady Devils, another close ball game, 2-1 with Manteo High School. Coach Toby Burrow probably has very little energy and very few nerves left right now after a 1-0 game and now a 2-1 game. Coach, doesn't get any closer than this, obviously.
No, it sure doesn't, Gary. And, you know, we come down here expecting this. This is the type of game we expected and prepared for all year, being 1-run ball games and having to make plays. And fortunately, in the second game, we were able to make a few more than Manteo was able to make.
Yeah, great defense there. Manteo loaded the bases at one point, still could not score. So Katie Joe and the defense got it done.
Well, I think Katie Joe pitched a superb ball game. You know, she really had good stuff considering the knee swelling that she's gone through, and the really and truly the worst part for her is not being able to stay on top of her game and pitch as much as she normally pitches and stay sharp. And I felt like, considering all that, she pitched a superb ball game. We've had 2 real gems thrown so far with her and Kristen. And, you know, I was telling the coaches there that we get a little bloop over, you know, the middle, and Kristen makes a heck of an effort to get to it, and it just bounces off her foot, and they score a run off of that. And it just leaves you shaking your head like, golly, what do we got to do? You know, we kept them all night, and we seemed to hit bullets at them, and they were right at them, and they seemed to hit flares everywhere, and sometimes we couldn't get to them. But Katie Joe and the defense really came through in the second game.
Yeah. How about that home run over the left field fence by Loftus? That was a shot as well.
Well, it was, and, you know, that's something as a coaching staff we've talked about since the JV season ended and we brought Kelly up, is that if we stuck with her long enough, sooner or later she's going to hit one out, because she – really and truly, people won't believe it, when we go to the batting cage, the ball actually has a different sound coming off her bat. She hits it so hard. Wow. And we knew it was a matter of time, and boy, did it come at a great time for us.
It really did. Now, tomorrow morning, we play at 11 o'clock here at Walnut Creek against the loser of East Surrey and East Carteret. Any preferences there, or you just want to come out and have a good ball game?
Well, it's East Carteret. We already know that.
Oh, okay.
So they lost to East Surrey 9-1, so we've got them. And we just got to keep focused and playing the same way we did against Manteo. You know, they were very similar teams. They went into extra innings. So, you know, we feel like we've got to bring our game, and we got to play the way we played in the second game and continue to play good defense and back up our pitchers. Yeah, good pitching here we've seen from East Surrey and from Manteo. So that seems to be a real key in this tournament, is pitching every game. Pitching and defense win championships. There's no question about that. If there's one thing we've learned in 2 years of being down here, it's that you've got to have good pitching and good defense, and then find a way to eke across a run. You know, just find a way to get a run. and you'll be all right.
Yeah. Coach, tomorrow, East Carteret, 11 o'clock. So, hey, keep the winning streak alive. We got one in a row. So, hey, let's go get two.
Well, our plan is to try to be here all day.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Good luck. And, hey, we'll be back for some more softball because we don't want to go home either. So, good luck tomorrow.
All right. Thank you very much.
Once again, our Lady Devils is now official. We win today over Manteo. We're going to be playing East Carteret, 11 o'clock on Saturday, and hopefully getting another shot at East Surrey after that. If we can win 3 in a row on Saturday, it's the 1A State Championship from Walnut Creek. Join us for game number 3 coming up here on Hometown Television.